Victims of the 1988 chemical gas attack in Iraqi Kurdistan are taking legal action against foreign firms. Former Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein bought tons of chemical weapons from European firms for his assault on Kurdistan's Halabja town. The head of Halabja's Chemical Victims Society has called on families of victims to file lawsuits against the firms that armed the Iraqi dictator. Lukman Abdul Qadir lived through the attack. He says legal action will bring closure for families of the victims.
Firstly, the people who committed these crimes cannot ignore this case because they're part of the crime. Secondly, it's to make sure that crimes like Halabja will not happen again, because they may happen again somewhere else if not dealt with accordingly. And thirdly, it's to compensate families of the victims.
Almost 750 people have registered lawsuits and more cases are expected. Research suggests that the chemical weapons came from countries such as Germany, France, Britain and the US. More than 25 businesses sold chemical weapons to Saddam, according to evidence gathered by local and international lawyers.
We have their contracts to sell chemicals, and we know that the Ba'ath regime and Saddam Hussein used them not to serve people but to hurt humanity. It's clear that the businessmen came to talk to them anyway and sold these chemicals through illegal channels.
In June, a group of victims filed a lawsuit against 2 European firms. Dutch businessman Frans van Anraat sold tons of chemicals used in the Halabja attack. In April, he was ordered to pay over $500,000 to the victims. A similar case is expected to start in the Netherlands in October. Halabja's genocide victims say they are determined to seek justice from any country or any business that was involved in selling chemical weapons to Saddam Hussein. But the victims also want to send a clear message against the use of chemical weapons by any country in the future. Dale McEwen, Press TV, Arbil.